Hi and welcome back to the Tutor's Tutor. Today we're talking about how to build your online resume so that you can become the teacher that you want and that you stand out amongst everybody else that is sending out their resumes. I have 10 key points here today that is going to help you so that you stand out and that you actually land that job. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I have a key point for South African teachers. So the first point that I have here is your photo. You want to make sure that your photo is professional. Make sure that you are covered up. Please, you're teaching different cultures and different races when you are teaching online. Make sure that you present yourself well. If you are a gentleman, make sure that you have either a t-shirt like I'm wearing now or a buttoned up collar shirt. You want to make sure that as a lady you are covered up. Please make sure that you do not show your shoulders or any visible skin here in your photo. When you do take your photo, make sure that your hair is done, you got your makeup on, you have maybe a pair of earrings on, and that you're looking smart. Take as many photos as you want. You need to make sure that you stand out when they see your resume come through to them. Make sure that your background is clear. Please do not have any dirtiness in the background. Make sure that you pull straight and tidy up. Or you can use a solid wall that has white or any other solid color as a background. If you have already taken some professional photos and they do have some noise in the background, please go to remove BG. I will put it here so that you can see it, and remove your background so that you can put either a solid color or their presets as your background there. The second thing that you want to highlight is your contact details. Make sure that your contact details are there and make sure that they are correct. Don't want the recruiter to try and get a hold of you and they don't have the correct details there. So what to add with your contact details: have your phone number, your WeChat account if you have one, an email address that is working, and a Skype address. Those are one of the most important contact details that you need to have on your online resume. The next key point that I have is your devices. So the reason I want you to add your devices to your online resume is because I want you to think from the perspective of the recruiter. Answer questions that they already might have before they even ask it to you. So list the devices that you are using, such as the computer or laptop model, any lighting fixtures that you have, your headset, whether it's noise cancelling or not, and if you have any backup devices, if there's any power outages that will occur. They need to know that you're ready to go and teach at any point in time, no matter what the conditions are. Right? So now we go over to point number 4, your internet. Please make sure that you add your internet speed and make sure that you also add your service provider. You want to have at least 10 megabytes per second upload and download speed. If you have anything higher than that, then that is a job well done to you. Key point number 5, your accent. Now for my South African people, please, you have got to drop the accent. This is also something that I'm not very fond of, or something that I actually like, but whenever you're teaching English online, majority of the people want to sound like Americans. So you're going to have to drop your South African accent a bit and put that rah 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 there and make sure that you shine now. This is your chance to shine and use your American accent. In my classes, I always make sure that I have an American accent. The accents that majority of the companies are looking for are either a neutral accent or a North American accent. So if you know that this is your key point and you're really good at this, then please highlight this point so that you can stand out for the recruiter or the school that's hiring you. The next one is your skills. Point out skills that are actually going to advance you as an online ESL teacher. If you're good at building, unfortunately, they don't need to know that. You need to say that you're good at planning. You need to say that you're good at organizing and you're good at handling children or good at working under pressure. You need to highlight anything that is going to propel you so that you stand out and that you land the job as an online ESL teacher. The next key point is your hobbies. Now, some people don't like to include this. You don't just want a shell when you send out your resume. You want to make sure that you also make the recruiter get to know you a little bit more. So do add 3 to 5 hobbies that you actually like. It doesn't have to be specific to online teaching, but it also shows that you do have an interesting life and that you have other topics that you can talk about to your potential student. Your job experience, guys. Please do not add job experience that is not going to help you get a job. Remember, you are advertising yourself. You are putting your best foot forward. So whenever you speak about your job experience, speak about key roles that may help you land the job as an online ESL teacher. So talk about what you did and talk about things that are really going to make you stand out amongst everybody else. Some job titles just don't need to be added there, and you don't have to put all of them there. The next key point that I want to add in this subtopic is your references. You do not have to add references. The recruiters do not contact your references on your online resume. They trust what you're saying to them and they go for it. After your online resume, they look at your introduction video. So please, no need to even add your references there. You can include schools that you did work with previously as an online ESL teacher. Next, and one of the most important aspects on your online resume is your objective. Why should they hire you as an online ESL teacher? Why are you the best candidate to teach at their school? Highlight yourself in this manner so that you stand out. Talk about your background. Talk about where you teach. Talk about how quiet the environment is. You want to show them that you already have a designated teaching spot where you are ready to plug and play and teach the students. You also want to highlight key strengths about yourself, that you're organized, that you work well under pressure, and that you know how to teach English online. Also talk about your TPR and that you have a TEFL certificate and why you are so unique to teach at their school. It will take you to do some background information about the school so that you know exactly what is required of you. And is a brief summary. Please do not add everything to this online resume. Make sure that it at least is 1 page long and put keywords in there. You have to think about your end user. Is this person a native speaker? Can this person read English? They want to see keywords about your resume. They do not want to read long summaries about who you are, where you come from, the school that you went to. They don't need that information. They need key points and key points that stand out to them as recruiters so that they can take you to the next phase of this journey. Thank you for staying so long in the video. I know that you're really interested in becoming an online ESL teacher. For my South African people, whenever you are designing your online resume, please do not put that you are from South Africa. I know it's a sore point to talk about and a lot of people do not tell you about this, and that is why a lot of online teachers are being rejected. Because of the load shedding that has been happening in South Africa, a lot of the teachers made excuses and they did not have backup devices when it came to their teaching, which caused a lot of cancellations and it left the reputation of the school in bad light. So you want to make sure that you keep South Africa off your online resume and your introduction video. Please, this will earn you a spot to taking the next round of your interview. I promise you, and I kid you not, it works. Do not put South Africa there. And if they do ask you, are you from South Africa? Then you can say, but only when they ask you. And do mention that you do have backup devices such as a UPS or an extra laptop if you have any. The issue is that you have a UPS, it's a much cheaper route to take and it'll charge up your laptop much faster, and it can also back up your lights as well. Thank you so much for staying this long in the video. I really appreciate you being here. If you do not know about me yet, please check out in the description below the Tutors Tutor, where I help you navigate your way to becoming a successful online ESL teacher much faster. In my course, there's a free free. I highlighted that. There's a free quiz that you can do so that you can see if online teaching is the job that you want and that you can actually do. Check out the link in the description box and make sure that you take that quiz and see if this is your platform. Thank you so much for watching. The next video that I'm going to be talking about is how to actually create your online introduction video. Thank you very much, guys. Until next time, goodbye.